Okay. Hi guys. This is a couple weeks. No, it's actually right on time. I told you guys I was gonna do a video on the Nuva Ring, and that's what I'm about to do now. I wanted to wait until I kind of had it for a minute. I've had the Nuva Ring for 1 month exactly, and that's like one cycle period with the Nuva Ring. So now I can really kind of talk to you guys about it. First things first, before we really get into how it works and how I use it, we'll talk about how I decided to get on it. Well, after I had Ansley, I got on the pill, and then I got off the pill, and then I got back on the pill, and then I got off the pill. So and that was all within the span of about three and a half months. So really like 2.5 months actually. I was not doing good on the pill. I was missing pills, all that kind of stuff. I did good on the pill when I first got it, when I turned 18. But, having a baby, having school and different responsibilities, you just forget. So I decided to get back on birth control about a month ago. Exactly a month ago. After I visited Ansley's dad in Missouri. And not really because we do anything wrong, but we talked about children and how we wanted to wait a little bit before, we had another baby. And so I decided I would go ahead and get on birth control. I decided that actually the day I got back, and I went and got it the day I got back. They had so many different types. They had the diaphragm, of course. They had the pill, the shot, the Nuva Ring, something IUD or something like that. It was a whole bunch of different types of birth control. I knew I didn't want to get on the pill because I knew that I would miss pills. I knew I would, and everything else was just a little too, permanent for me. I know I didn't want to get on the shot because I didn't want to gain any weight. And she did say that she has seen people get on the shot and gain weight. She said it doesn't happen in all cases, but it has happened, and I just didn't want to be the unlucky case where it did happen. And she talked about the Nuva Ring. Something that was important for me was, and if I keep looking off, I'm like in front of my window where I can kind of just see the front of the neighborhood, and I guess I get distracted. But the thing about the other methods of birth control was really that I didn't want too much permanence. I wanted something that was going to last and be effective, but when I was ready to have another baby, I wanted to be able to do so without having to wait and get things out of my system or whatever. So she told me about the Nuva Ring, and she said that 3 hours after removing the Nuva Ring, it's no longer active in your system. So I just put in my second cycle of the Nuva Ring on the 2nd, because last month my period started on the 2nd, and you keep it in for 3 weeks, and then you take it out for 7 days, which is 4 weeks, which is a full cycle. So, and it's actually giving me a regular 28 day? Yes, 28 day period. It's giving me a regular 28 day period. So I had it in for 3 weeks. I put it in on the 2nd. I took it out on the 23rd. I got my cycle on the 24th, 25th, and it went off. My period went off on the 1st. So, and I put it back in on the 2nd. So, like, that's just awesome to me because I've never had a regular period. I've never been able to time and know when my period was coming on, when it was going off. This month I had to take it out again on the 23rd, and I'll have a period to the 1st, and I'll have to put it back in on the 2nd. So I just love that. I love it so much. So yeah, comes in a box like this. My box is a little tattered. Comes in a box like this. This Nuva Ring on the front, and when you open it, it comes with this. Of course, mine is used, but it's some little tabs that say in, out, in, out, in, out. And you use them on your calendar to mark when you put it in and when you took it out, and when you put it in and when you took it out. And then they have like these things with dates on the side that I haven't used because I use it on my calendar. Anyway, this is my last ring that I'll be using next month. They gave me 3 months worth, so I have to go back and get more. So yeah, it comes in a little package like this, and I'll just go ahead and open up the package. I actually filmed this video before on my phone, but I couldn't upload it from my phone because it was too long. So yeah, and I had one of these all open, but I actually used it. But you dig in, and it's something like this, like a little ring. Hopefully y'all can see that. A little ring. And what you do is you bend it. You bend it like so. And then you insert it in your vagina. And then when it gets in there, it just kind of stays there. Issues, problems, dislikes, I don't have any. My pros are definitely that it put me on a 28-day cycle, a predictable cycle. Another pro is that you cannot feel it in there. Like, I can't feel it at all. It does not slip. Like, I think the most it slipped was when I first put it in because, oh, my mommy's home, which means my baby's home. Can she see me at the window? Hey, mommy. She can see me. So you guys will get to see Ansley. But it didn't slip. The most slippage I had was when I was on my period and I would take out my tampon. And maybe 2 times it came out on the tampon. But other than that, cons. I actually don't do well with proestrogen, and this has proestrogen in it, but I've done well with it. Like, it made me nauseous when I first put it in. Other than that, I haven't been nauseous. Yeah, like, it's awesome. You know, it's not terrible at all. Probably TMI, but intercourse with it, I wouldn't know, because as you guys know, her dad is away right now, in the military, so I haven't had intercourse with it. But I mean, I'm guessing it would be pretty normal. It would probably have a different little feeling to it, but I don't know. I wouldn't know. But other than that, it's working well. Yeah, I like it. So Angela should be coming in the door any second now. I'm gonna get to show you guys her. Then I'll do our 7-month update.